I don't know who the fuck need to hear this, but if you around here rooting for children to become transgender,
I'm pretty sure that the community got hijacked or infiltrated by those that essentially have divided and conquered it. Now, this is just a theory, but I would love your, I guess, feedback. I remember when gayism, or just gay, was just a rights movement, or Pride was just a protest, not a festival. Because the gays were just really trying to be able to marry each other. I don't know why. And gay rights was definitely on the precipice of topics to talk about or whatever. But I believe the infiltration started from the 90s from a group called NAMBLA. They were the North American Man-Boy Love Association. From my understanding, they were allowed to protest alongside the gays, but the gays didn't really agree with that movement or that association. They just wanted the numbers because they were allowed to protest with them, I guess, and just exercise their right to protest and whatever. Not necessarily agreeing with the Man-Boy Love Association sort of principles of, pedophilia. And before the LGBT, it was known as the gay community, right? Maybe gay and lesbian community, but I remember when I was homeless at the Gay and Lesbian Center in Hollywood, I was there for its name change, when it's now known as the LGBT Center. But I was in their transitional living program when essentially, I believe it was an interview with Mariah Carey, and she used the acronym LGBT, and then boom, they got their rebrand. Boom, they got their name change. But I think it was also an idea that was pitched to the community as a means to be more inclusive of all the letters, if you will. Even though gay is the umbrella term for all of it as a whole, right? But this is what I think initiated its divided and conquered now breakdown of different letters that people associate themselves with. And Pride stopped becoming a protest because they got what they wanted, the gays, with gay marriage, gay rights, and whatever, and now it's a festival, right? Personally, I don't believe in associating pride with the fact that I'm trans, because I'm not prideful of my transition. I'm proud of it and everything else that has come of it, but pride is an egotistical sort of feeling or sort of thing that I don't agree with personally. Proud of everything I overcame. I'm proud of everything that has come of, again, my transition and everything else. Pride, not so much. Back on topic, I believe it got infiltrated by what is known as groomers or pedophiles to divide and conquer the community that was once very powerful and very, great, got broken down to its little different letters in which it was easier to divide and conquer. Fast forward to now, the GLAAD people, which is known as the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation group, they are doing exactly what I thought was just a rumor, which was removing gay and lesbian from the dictionary to introduce female attracted person and male attracted person. And it's my personal theory that I think that they want to subconsciously prepare the human or the mind for the normalization of what is known as the minor attracted person as well. Because once humans see female attracted person, male attracted person, they're not going to really question, I think, personally, the minor attracted person's introduction, which they've already tried to introduce to a degree anyways. I've heard of this before. Unfortunately, I do kind of have proof of this because of the fact that I put in my Grindr account Trump's a goat or, MAGA something or whatever, and before the election, essentially. And I got commented or contacted by this director, this gay director, who glorified and justified my groomer. I call my transition a trauma response that was catalyzed by my ex-husband. That's another story for another day. But the fact that this director, whatever, had glorified my groomer and complimented them kind of proved a little bit what the community had gotten infiltrated by. And again, in my theory, groomers and pedophiles, I don't know. What do you think?